Hypixel's War on Hacking. This is an unofficial continuation of my first video about getting banned on Hypixel. In that video, I mentioned the infamous Hypixel watchdog and vaguely hinted that it was problematic. Today, I'll talk about some of the flaws with the Hypixel anti-cheat and try my best to explain how it works. To start, let's look at Hypixel's own resources. The server itself describes Watchdog as its cheat detection system, stating it automatically gathers and analyzes data on numerous users randomly at the same time and determines whether a person is using unfair advantages or not. Essentially, Watchdog will flag users they think are suspicious of hacking. This includes disallowed modifications like macros and autoclickers. After a certain period, Watchdog will ban large amounts of flagged players in a ban wave. If you've ever played on the server, you may have seen a floating player fly around you a couple times then disappear. This is actually a form of Watchdog in action called an aura bot. It checks to see if a player is using kill aura or some kind of aimbot. So, Hypixel's Watchdog seems fully functional and like the perfect solution to hacking, right? Not exactly. If you've ever played on the server, you have most likely seen at least one hacker. There are many types, but some of the most common include flying/teleporting, reach, kill aura, and anti-knockback. B-hopping, a type of speed and jump that allows you to hit other players without being hit, is also fairly common in games such as The Pit and Sky Wars. In Bed Wars, some hackers use scaffolding, a hack that allows for the automatic building of bridges. The question you may be asking is, if Watchdog is supposed to automatically ban people that are hacking, then why is it so common to see people blatantly cheating on the server? The answer to that is fairly complex, and originates from the system that Watchdog uses. Although Hypixel describes Watchdog as a fully automatic system, the primary means of identifying hackers is by manually reporting them. This is what the /watchdog report command does. It allows players who spot hackers to report the hacker's username and suspected hack. From that point, different things can happen. Although bans are supposed to happen in waves, Hypixel's system is extremely inconsistent. Sometimes, hackers who are reported are kicked right before or after a game. On many other occasions, however, Watchdog may take hours, even weeks to ban a reported player. If a high-end client is used or Watchdog does not detect the subtle cheating, the hacker may not be banned at all. 3 months ago, 30virus made a video exploring an issue with hackers using alts to target high-profile players. By holding players' win streaks ransom and sniping players who didn't comply, these hackers were able to essentially pirate tens of thousands of dollars. Because of the fact that bans for hacking were not issued immediately, and hackers had many alts, this form of sniping was allowed to continue unpoliced. I'm not sure if sniping is still an ongoing issue, but I do know that the same blatant hacking is still a Hypixel trademark. If there are so many problems with the current anti-cheat system, why don't they change? Here's the crux of the problem. There are essentially two parties, hack developers and the Hypixel dev team. If a policy of immediate bans was issued, hackers would be banned from the server as soon as their client was activated. Unfortunately, this means that the hack client devs could take the ban information, then create a patch that avoids the anti-cheat. In an ongoing race, each side is working to defeat the other. Hypixel devs are trying to patch holes in the anti-cheat to stop hacks. Devs for hack clients are trying to make patches in their clients to bypass the anti-cheat. Essentially, each side is fighting a war, the winner of which will have a system that completely defeats the other. In order to solve the issues that plague the Hypixel network, the devs essentially need to create the perfect anti-cheat. This anti-cheat would ban hackers quickly, detect even subtle hacks, and never false ban innocent players. This is far from easy, and might even be impossible, but an improved anti-cheat will make Hypixel a much better playing experience for everyone involved.